All right, President Trump just a few minutes ago at the White House saying he thinks that Canada very much wants to make a deal on NAFTA. This is the U.S. and Mexico are trying to go full steam ahead after agreeing upon a deal to overhaul what was the North American Free Trade Agreement. Our next guest just returned from a 3-day trade mission to Mexico and says the newly revised NAFTA deal is critical to Nebraska agriculture and the state's entire economy. Joining us live in his first interview since his trip to Mexico, it's a Fox Business exclusive with Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts. Governor, you were already on a plane heading home as the I's were being dotted and the T's were being crossed on the U.S.-Mexico part of the deal. The reviews have spanned the spectrum. Vox applauds it for giving workers more rights, while Bloomberg calls it a lemon. The Wall Street Journal's op-ed page didn't like it. You've called Mexico one of Nebraska's best customers. How do you rate the deal?
Well, this is a very good deal for Nebraska. What it will do is give us certainty with regard to our agricultural products. Mexico is the second largest destination for our agricultural products. It's almost $1 billion a year for us. And what we heard down in Mexico is that the Mexican people like to buy our stuff. They like doing business with us. It makes sense logistically for them. And they want to have that certainty with regard to being able to buy the things they need to be able to grow their economy.
You've called Mexico one of your best customers, but number one when it comes to the exports from Nebraska, specifically everything from corn to other agricultural products, is Canada. Are you on pins and needles waiting to hear whether there will be a deal? Because the U.S. Trade Representative says Friday is the deadline. We've got to sprint to it.
Right. What we hope is with this agreement with the United States and Mexico that it really encourages Canada to come to the table. One of the things we've been hearing is they really weren't negotiating. And hopefully now that there's a framework with the United States and Mexico, that really gives Canada the opportunity to join in. And we can really resolve this, create some certainty for our farmers and ranchers here in Nebraska, and be able to move on to start growing our trade.
What was sort of a marathon in talks has turned into an outright sprint when it comes to this deal with Mexico, because we have the Mexican president, Nieto, leaving the office November 30th, and incoming is, well, the socialist-leaning president there. And I think that there's some concern about that, but we just got these headlines hitting the tape that the Mexican steel lobby says, wait a minute, we don't think this thing should be signed until the U.S. exempts Mexico from the steel tariffs that were slapped on everybody's incoming steel to the United States. And does that concern you? And with whom did you meet that you were able to talk about this deal in Mexico?
So when we were down in Mexico, we met with groups of Mexican business leaders, we met with government officials, and we met with the ag groups, as this was primarily an ag trade mission. We met, for example, with the Deputy Foreign Minister Baker, Under Secretary for North America, Mr. Sada Solano. And so there were a number of conversations about it, but really our conversations focused on ag. And what they were hearing in Mexico was that we were very close, and that's certainly the same indications we were getting here in the United States before we went down. So we were very optimistic when we were getting back on that plane to come home that we were close to having a deal done.
Were you able to meet with any of the administration of Manuel Obrador, the incoming president?
You know, we did not meet with any of the incoming administration. They obviously don't take office until December 1st. However, my understanding is that they are part of these negotiations. They've been brought in and briefed and so forth, so that they're aware of what's going on. But again, it's really, you know, Peña Nieto's administration that is responsible for getting this done, at least trying to get it done here before the end of the month.
The bailout of the farmers was partially announced. It would kick in on Monday, $4 billion, a total of $12 billion. Nebraska farmers, they want, we've heard this before, trade, not aid. But are you looking for some of that windfall to come your way to your farmers in Nebraska?
Well, certainly to the extent that our farmers are going to be impacted by any of these trade negotiations, what it says to our farmers is the administration has their back. And as you pointed out, they would much rather just have access to the markets and be able to trade. But I think it does give them some comfort to know that the administration is going to back them up if any of these negotiations take longer than they're expected. And really for us, kind of the window is harvest. Right now, again, we've still got a window open. Most people aren't marketing their corn or beans, but they're going to change that. That's going to change when we start getting to harvest. And so that's why we've really been encouraging the administration to get this all wrapped up.
Yeah, everybody wants to see the sprint reach the finish line. Governor Ricketts, thank you so much.